Good evening, guys. Xavier back again with another video. And before I get to the topic of this rant, y'all know the Astros won again against the Boston Red Sox 7-3. Even in my absence, the Astros still beat the Red Sox. I couldn't watch the game because my job doesn't have cable. Oh boy, it looks like the Warriors, they could be going to the finals. If the Warriors go to the finals again, I'm done with this NBA shit. I'm not playing. I can't believe they just beat the Portland Trailblazers. $110-99. The Warriors lead the Western Conference Finals 3-0. I have a feeling they may go to the finals. I'm going to be so heated if that shit happens. But now we got this sports shit out the way. Let's get to the topic of this rant. 15 years ago, May 18, 2004, Method Man released his third album, Tical Zero, the Prequel. This is a dope album cover, isn't it? This was Method Man's third solo album. Upon its release, the album debuted at number 2 on the Billboard 200 and was certified gold. And the album received mostly mixed reviews from critics who criticized its lack of cohesive production and overall sound. Producers of the album include Sean Puffy Combs, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, Diddy, Papa Diddy, whatever the hell you call this guy nowadays. But in my eyes, he'll always be known as Puff Daddy, you know, since growing up in the 90s. Producers of Method Man's Tical Zero, the Prequel album was Puff Daddy, DJ Scratch, Mr. Porter, Rick Rock, Rockwilder, Scott Storch, and the RZA of Wu-Tang. 2 singles from the album include What's Happening featuring Busta Rhymes and The Show. Guest appearances include, of course, Redman, Snoop Dogg, Ludacris, Busta Rhymes, Missy Elliott, Street Life, Black Ice, Socrates, E3, Chinky, not Chingy, Chinky, Raekwon, Cardinal Official, and Ghostface Killah. So looking back on Method Man's Tical Zero, the Prequel album 15 years later, some people say that this album was trash. Get the fuck out of here. That's people for saying that don't know what real hip-hop is. In my opinion, this is not one of Method Man's best albums, but it's not one of his worst ones either. There's a couple of songs on here that I like. But I guarantee you that this album is head and shoulders better than any crappy albums that these crappy artists comes out with nowadays. I thought Method Man kind of fell off a little bit when he released his album until he made a comeback 2 years later when he released 421 the day after. But Tical Zero, the Prequel is actually a good album. There is some incredible songs on there that I like. My all-time favorite song off the album is Rodeo featuring Ludacris. That's a great song, but I feel like they should have made that song longer. That song was way too short. But I have 3 solo albums by Method Man. His second album, Tical 2000 Judgment Day. This album, his fourth, 421 the day after. And I'm planning to order his debut album, Tical, which will be 25 in November. But other than that, this Method Man Tical Zero, the prequel album, despite what people think about it, despite of it having mixed reviews, I'm glad the album did win certified gold. And it hit almost at #1 on the Billboard 200. It debuted at #2, which was good. And like I said before, I don't know why people be sleeping on Method Man. He definitely got bars. Leave a comment down below if Method Man is in your top 5 best rappers of all time. But in the meantime, that's going to wrap up my rant celebrating 15 years of Method Man's Tical Zero, the Prequel album. Oh, this album came out a month before his and Redman's TV show premiered on Fox, which I will do a rant on in honor of his 15th anniversary on Father's Day, June 16th. But let me know, what are your thoughts about Method Man's Tical Zero, the Prequel album turning 15? Give me a thumbs up or thumbs down. Hit subscribe if you like the content. Click on the notification bell for the next video. And I will catch you tomorrow celebrating 10 years of Method Man and Redman's Blackout 2 album. And of course, 2 segments from the 2002 WWE Judgment Day. The hotel segment with Booker T and Goldust, and Kurt Angle getting his head shaved by Edge. Don't follow your dreams, chase them. Peace. Happy 15th to Method Man's Tical Zero, the Prequel album.